What's up, good people? I hope you're doing extremely well, and if not, I hope that we can change that in the coming moments. You're listening to the Freesburg channel, where we talk about, our health and our finances in a way that we can combine the two and really make our lives worthwhile in every area that we can. I wanted to talk about something practical today, something I thought about doing a while ago, and I did it, and I'm glad I did it. And I was trying to share it with people at the time because I kind of saw the writing on the wall for it. And some people listened, but a lot of people didn't. But I want to talk about it right now because it is also something that I think can be done again, especially in the cycle that we're in right now in terms of, the stock market and all those things. And I know some people are not interested in the stock market or investing in all of that, but I do think this is valuable information for anyone to understand how things work and grasp the different cycles that we go in terms of, finance and all of that, and just being able to see things coming and how to act on them. So long story short, back in September, I was really, really heavily researching what was going on with the market, with the stock market. And I was really beginning to have a great grasp on options in terms of stocks, options contracts. And if you haven't learned a lot about options contracts as of yet, I do have a video on this channel about that. So definitely take a look at that. Back then, everyone was talking about the market's going to crash. We've been in the longest bull run in history. And a lot of people were, speculative about when the market was going to crash. But just given the data, it seemed like something that was going to happen very soon. So I really delved into and leaned into that information and really leaned into what could I do? What could I do to benefit from that situation and share with others to benefit from that situation? So I really got heavy into options, and what I saw coming, I was telling people, friends, family, or whatever, look, the market is nearing a crash. It's nearing a downturn, and I think it would be wise to start understanding put options. I started telling people this back in September, and I said, I know the market is going up. I know it keeps going up, but you can see those little moments where the market is just reaching capacity. And I said, in December, I said what I would do is in December, I would start to use the put options and just start, with any stock. It doesn't matter what it is. I would start to dabble in that, start using some put options. And yeah, you may lose a little money, but the opportunity to gain is so high that it's just a learning opportunity. Like, even if you lose money, I was saying that even if you lose money in the short term with this strategy, it's a learning curve. Like, you're learning a valuable skill because you can see. And that's the cool thing about options, as I started to realize, is that once you start to get into doing options, you can really see how fast you can make profit and loss. So I did that. I put that word out there to my friends and family. Hey, start doing this. And I kid you not, in December, I started doing it heavy. And week after week, the market started to drop. Week after week after week. And before long, I was making $1,000 a day off put options because of that one understanding of, hey, what goes up must come down. And if you just have that understanding, I think you can really grasp how you can really benefit from what's happening now in the short term and in the long term. Because I think we're in a cycle, because we're in a bear market. And again, these terms I'm throwing out, if you're not familiar with some of this stuff, you can check out some of the other videos. But we're in what's called a bear market, where the market goes up a little bit, but it goes down more. And in contrast to that, we were in a bull market where the market would go down a little bit, but then go up more. So now, because we're in a bear market, it's better to play put options than it is to play call options. Call options, you want to be in a bull market because regardless of if you go down a little bit, you're gonna eventually go up. And if you have contracts that are, long enough contracts, if you pay for a contract that's over a span of a few months, you're gonna win at some point anyway. But I think because we are in a bear market, and I couldn't have timed it better, because it was exactly at December when it started to drop considerably. It was just a great opportunity to really realize a lot of gains. And I'm telling you this not to seem like I'm a genius or brag or anything like that. I'm telling you this so that you can understand that a little understanding and a little research about what you're doing goes a long way. And because I had spent that time really delving into the knowledge of that over the course of a few months, and it was something that I was really paying attention to, I was able to make money even as the market crashed. I hope this has been extremely helpful for someone. And until we talk again, I wish you health, wealth, and freedom.